Hey, like-minded lunatics, degenerates, whatever else Todd calls you. This is Ricky. This is Mark. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. This is Like-Minded Lunatics. Friday night video reaction. We got a good one. I'm taking over. Mark doesn't really know what we're doing, but that's how it usually is. Hey, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're going to put it up there. We really appreciate it. Hit the like button. It always helps us out. We also have a Patreon, so kind of check that out. All the support kind of helps us. We're also on TV. Oh my gosh. Austin Music T.V. Check it out. So Mark, how you doing, man?
I'm great.
Good. So I've kind of been working on this gig where I got a little story here, but y'all be good with it. I'm doing music for this short film that was done in Brazil. So I've been listening to a lot of Brazilian music. And there's like traditional and bossa nova and tropical and all that. But also on Spotify, it gives me these playlists. And I was at the grocery store the other day, and it said Brazilian hard rock. And I was like, what's that? So I listened. Oh, there's some good stuff. And all of a sudden, this band and song popped up. And I stopped. I was like, oh, it's so good. I immediately messaged Mark saying, have you ever heard of this band? He said, no. Then I went home and looked up, there's a music video. So we're going to listen to a song called Cobra from a band called Far From Alaska. You've never heard of it?
I've not heard of the band nor the song. I'm super excited. You said we're going to do a Cobra thing?
We're going to do a Cobra thing.
I can't wait.
They're from São Paulo, Brazil. The album came out in 2017. It's called Unlikely. It's a great record. Some examples of the songs are, there's a song called Rhino and Bear and Armadillo and Pig and Monkey. So there's all like, it's a great record. And yeah, let's kind of do it.
I'm into it, man.
I also brought some beers. And you know, there for a while they would say so many people would buy a record just based on the cover.
Oh.
I bought these beers just based on the can.
Yeah.
Bat Squatch. And it's this funky looking bat Sasquatch thing.
It looks like something out of a DC comic.
There you go, comic.
Well, thanks, Ricky, for bringing the beers. And folks, let's cheers.
Yes.
Hope you have a great week and a good weekend.
Lovely.
It's not
Far from
bad.
Alaska, this is Cobra.
Here we go.
What do you think? There's the chorus. I heard it and I immediately stopped. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so good. So
I love it. I love
great.
I love the bass line at the beginning. I love how heavy it sounds. But it's I mean, as far as like the structure's concerned, pretty simple and straightforward, very AC/DC-ish.
Yeah, you can hear all that kind of retro, and they do sing in Portuguese, but they talk about how a lot of the music that influenced them was in English. So they're singing in English here. Yeah, very retro.
Wow.
I even hear like Joan Jett in there and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's great.
Free pen calls no attention. Shades of red for the skies. Prey on trash thoughts and kill the truths. Wait on words to collide. What doesn't kill me might kill someone else. So move on. I know we should get along. Yeah, I wish you had enough. Leave it alone, but you don't. So I remind you this before I'm gone. That if you wanna leave.
I'm gonna stop here for a second. I love this. It reminds me of something that would have been on the Tank Girl soundtrack.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Lori Petty. I don't know why, but this lead singer's voice makes me think of Lori Petty from the '90s.
Yeah, I can hear that.
I love it so much.
And all the cool little weird cartoony stuff.
Yes.
In the video.
Whoever they got to do this is fantastic. And I love how they're keying them out.
Yeah.
It's such a simple key, but I think sometimes the simpler like effects are better.
Yeah.
And I also was going to ask you too, is it a hi-hat that they're hitting that it goes tss, and then it gates out to where it stops?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gated. Yep.
Oh, that's a great sound.
Sky, you have to cut.
Here, I'll back that part up where we
Do this before I'm gone. That if you wanna leave a sky, you have to cut a little deeper. Oh yeah, alright. You don't use a knife. You use this motherfucking poison like a red.
this transition.
But if you wanna leave us,
That's great. That's almost like a dissonant chord.
Yeah, yeah. It's a little out of the pocket.
That's great.
you cut a little deeper. Oh yeah, alright. You don't use a knife. You use this mother.
Now I like that as well. So it sounds
The
like
zoom.
no the so it sounds like when they do the turnaround at first of the bar they're doing dun 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 dun, and then the turnaround is the dun dun and they do like
Oh yeah, like a
let's
little
go-
band or
yes,
something.
let's go back.
Alright. You don't use a knife. You use this mother.
That,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
that's
That's good.
That's a
Yeah,
great little
yeah.
turnaround, ain't it?
That's good.
You don't use a knife. You use this motherfucking poison like a red spitting cobra.
So I'm gonna say to me, and again, this is the type of music that just is right in my wheelhouse. Blues,
I knew it.
Blues rock.
Yep.
But I love like little transitional turnarounds like that. They have swagger to them. I
Yeah.
don't know how else to put it. I was listening to AC/DC's The Jack last night,
Mm-hmm.
as I do most nights. And that song is a very simple one, but it's the way Angus plays it, and it's the way that Bond sings it, and it reminds me of this. There's something about the way
Mm. Yeah.
it's played that is just, that sounds
Yeah.
rough.
Yeah.
That sounds tough.
Yeah.
And this turnaround, that sounds simple to do, but fuck, they're doing it perfect.
You gotta know how to do it.
A red spitting cobra. Oh my god, I feel intoxicated. Dizzy, disturbed, enraged, so frustrated. Why? Could I ever do anything to deserve this kind of? Oh my god, I feel intoxicated. Dizzy, disturbed, enraged, so frustrated. Why?
That is a badass little image there.
Dizzy, disturbed, enraged, so frustrated. Why?
Sarı koymuzik sabzın retno pamram beijas drausan re otuna que nesse retno pa moço tem coisa sem já se justo sarı koymuzik sabzın retno pamram poeso de sabzın não me conversa se pelo books desse vale me arbo que nips der ramra da fi olhe eu como se como se poe retno famoso bak ne fi
Wow. I feel like Jim Carrey produced that part. Tommy is the devil. Like I feel like that whole like
I know.
yes, that whole rewind gag he used to do.
But if you wanna leave us,
Okay, now pause it. So on the record, it does that little bridge thing and it just kind of stops.
Yep.
Da, 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 and then it comes in. On the video, they have all this I'm a Panther. So that's not
that
on the
part's
record.
That's not in the record.
No.
Okay.
So
I kind of like that whenever they change things. To me, it speaks to they understand there's a difference between the art.
Yeah.
Like there's a difference between, okay, we're going to put this on the vinyl.
Right.
This goes in the video.
Yeah, yeah.
I really like that.
yeah.
you cut a little deeper. Oh yeah, alright. You don't use a knife. You use this motherfucking poison like a red spitting cobra. A red spitting cobra. But if you wanna leave a sky, you have to cut.
And these images are great.
Yeah.
It looks like something like I thought I drew this good in high school. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you would draw on your Trapper Keeper. And I'd be
That's
drawing,
it, man,
like,
yeah.
Anthrax symbols and AC/DC and be like, it looks awesome. It didn't look like shit. Like every guy who thought he was doing a great job looked like shit. This looks amazing though. I love this.
Cut a little deeper. Oh yeah, alright. You don't use a knife. You use this.
You know, I'm not a tattoo guy. You're a tattoo guy.
I got a few.
You got a few. I love the art of these. Like if I was
Yeah.
going to put something on the old guns,
Yeah.
I think
Be something like that. Yeah.
Alright, you don't use a knife. You use this motherfucking poison like a red spitting cobra. A red spitting cobra.
Red-skinned cobra.
Spitting. I always thought they said skinned, but it's spitting.
Red spitting cobra.
Red spitting cobra, which I don't know what that
That's
is.
even more dangerous,
Yeah.
I feel like.
So maybe I'll have you put this in the comments, or I mean in the description, but there's like a 30-minute documentary video that the band did while they were recording this.
Oh, cool.
And they're from Sao Paulo, Brazil, which is, you know, it's beaches and sunny and all that kind of stuff. And they recorded the record in Oregon.
Oh,
And I'm not sure like how that happened, but they got together, they'd been playing live Several people encouraged him to go. As a matter of fact, there's a story that Shirley Manson loved him. And they recorded this record in Oregon, and the producer is Sylvia Massey, who's a very well-known producer. She was an engineer for Rick Rubin.
Oh, yeah.
So did like Johnny Cash, System of a Down. Then Sylvia started producing and produced Red Hot Chili Peppers, all this kind of stuff. And they went and they recorded at her studio, and there's this like 30-minute of them recording and all that kind of stuff. And she was really into experimentation. So yeah, if you can do the next tab, this is how they recorded some of the synthesizers. They would plug them into food.
Oh my God.
I've heard of people doing this, like pickles or lemons. I think these are sausages, just to change the voltage and all that and to get weird sounds. And I should also say this. Sylvia Manson is also, Sylvia Massey is known for like doing kind of unconventional drum miking. So whenever you play drums, you'll usually have like a microphone on the kick drum, the bass, and then one on the snare, and then one on each tom, and then you have two like above, which are called overheads, and there's all these tracks and two in the room. And she's known for using this technique, and it's in books. I have some books on recording techniques. It's called the Dick Mic. D-I-C-M-I-C, the Dick Mic. And what she does is she puts a microphone basically right at the drummer's crotch. And if it's a female drummer, she calls it the crotch mic. And there are videos of her like...
We're totally using dick mics now.
No, yeah. But like it's muted, and then she unmutes it, and the drum sound just fattens it up.
Wow.
I don't know where she came up with that idea, but Sylvia Massey is known for the dick mic technique.
I'm going to move our mics down, Ricky.
There you go.
I need to move our mics down so we can have some dick mics.
So you should check it out.
Well, that
It's
was
interesting.
fascinating. Well, thanks for introducing us to
Yeah,
this, man.
Fire from Alaska. You should check them out. Their sound's a little different now, but they're still rocking.
Are they still kind of the same genre? They change everything?
I think they're a little more kind of industrial-ish, and I think it's 3 of them instead of 5.
Gotcha.
But they're really good. I like them. I'm a big fan.
Gotcha. Well, thanks, man. Well, folks, let us know in the comments what you think. This is a band I'm going to look up. And if you've got any comments, let us know. Otherwise, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit thumbs up. Ricky, thank you for being here.
Yes.
Take care, folks. See you soon.
Cobra.
Thank you.